about how gender can just be assigned at birth. How do you assign a gender? This is how. So when we're born, we're assigned one of two different sugar packets. There's the pink one for girls and the blue one for boys. The way they determine which sugar packet you get is an educated guess based on your body. So typically when people have bodies like mine, they will give you a blue sugar packet. Now, I held on to this blue sugar packet for many years and I never liked it. In fact, I always thought it was a terrible fit for me. I'm just not an equal person. In fact, I'm more of an enjoy person.
It's a beautiful baby girl.
Oh, a baby girl. I'm so happy.
But she has a penis. Well, we'll have to do something about that.
When I'm making him food and then remember I don't have a ring on my finger, so you'll give your body to these men without a ring, but you won't cook him a meal? Body count 28, meals cooked 0. That's an insane KD. Call your father and apologize. That is so tough.
This is the type of behavior you'll see that people will do to kids. We have grown adults now singing as if this is going to be changing something. This is not Kumbaya where we're singing around the fire. You're trying to change and shape the political sphere and you're singing stupid songs.
Don't crash out, ma'am.
Oh, are you gonna film me?
Yes.
Are you gonna
don't touch
film
me.
Do not
Don't touch me.
Back up. Why are you trying to attack me?
I'll fucking hit you with these right.
Don't touch me.
Run the fuck away right now.
Don't touch me.
Run the fuck away.
Feminism has taught women to engage in stupid behavior. This woman will probably one day inevitably end up doing this to the wrong person, the wrong man specifically, and then something will happen to her. And of course, the whole world will say, you shouldn't hit a woman, because apparently in today's day and age, they shout for equality, but then when equality is applied to them, all of a sudden they're a dainty, feminine, and weak woman who can't do anything by herself. Schrodinger's feminism says that women are strong, independent women who don't need anyone, but at the same time, they're oppressed and weak individuals who need everyone's help.
What I find really fucking comical, me and all my liberal friends want to be traditional housewives. Well, not all of us, but most of us. But the problem is we don't like Republican men because they don't have the same sense of justice and morality that we do, because we care for every human being. And the liberal men don't believe in exploiting themselves for labor, so like we have to have an equal household, because the only ones that bust their ass and make enough money to support a stay-at-home mom, wife, whatever, are the Republican men, because they will exploit the shit out of themselves for money. Then they're miserable and burn out and take it out on everyone around them and refuse to take meds. So it's like, I'd rather be alone.
It might be the fact that you color your hair and you believe that men can be women and women can be men, but for some reason you still want the traditional roles of men that benefit you, like opening the doors and paying for the dates. You're a strong, independent feminist who doesn't need any man. You should be looking for men who believe in the nonsense you believe in. I don't know why you want conservative men. It doesn't make any sense. It seems like all of that dye has seeped into your brain and you're just saying stupid things, which is, you know, normal with your type.
She's a 9 but has an only
0. Do you not agree with that? Is that misogynistic of me?
Yeah, if a girl wants to make money that way, she wants to make money that way. Let her live.
So would you compromise your morals for money?
Depend how broke I was.
So you would.
If I needed money to live and pay my rent, yeah. I mean, you don't have to show your face and stuff like that. Your name doesn't have to be on it.
Okay, but that doesn't change anything.
Before we get back into the video, if you guys are enjoying the video, make sure you like the video as much as possible, subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit the notification bell so that you get notified when one of my videos come out. Subscribe to my new YouTube channel, the gaming channel called YinkaThatGuy, which will be down in the description down below. So if you enjoy gaming, go and subscribe to that channel. I'll be going live a few times a week, and let's get back into the video.
Do you like trans kids?
I raised one.
You raised a trans kid?
I raised a child who decided to follow their true heart.
Okay, what about their other organs, like their genitals? That's they don't want to go by their true genitals?
This is my son.
That's your son?
Yep. No. This is my son, but also people who are autistic.
And you're probably autistic.
Sex
And we shouldn't let autistic people
are-
transition their sex because they're autistic. They're retarded. And a retarded person cannot pick their gender.
2025, and this man uses the R word? Did you invite this gentleman?
You have an autistic daughter.
Why did you say I was autistic?
Are you autistic?
No.
I got that. It's a mental health issue. You don't solve it by cutting off your breasts.
Look at your body shape. Your hips are like a woman. You're never going to be a guy.
And thank God, because if I was a boy like you, I'd kill myself.
See, exactly. Suicide. This is what guys, that's what I'm talking. They always go to suicide. Trans people, they love suicide so much.
I really feel sorry for your kid that he believed in the stupidity that you taught him and claimed it wasn't indoctrination when we all know it was indoctrination.
Really, he's shaping America to be great for the white American man.
Let me ask you, I'm white. What is he doing specifically to help me that is not doing for you?
I would say more of the higher class, I would say, particularly when it comes to, him saying black jobs and giving tax cuts to the rich and banning abortion and all of that. I feel like if you look at it as a whole, I don't think he's benefiting every population.
What about the tax cuts that he passed? Didn't those overwhelmingly benefit the low income, the middle income class?
You're asking, is it benefiting them?
In 2018, he passed tax cuts. Didn't those overwhelmingly benefit the middle income, the low income class?
Middle income and low income class.
Because we know, based on IRS data, the individuals that earned anywhere between $50,000 to $100,000, which is the average American, they got a tax cut between 15 to 17%. If you made less than $50,000, you got a 26% reduction on your taxes. I think that benefits the low-income class, right?
But what about now?
We're still in that same exact tax bracket, and it was going to expire in 2025, but now Congress is trying to extend it permanently.
I think as a college student, my views are really different.
What's important to you as a college student?
College student, of course, my financial aid. I get VA benefits. Women's rights is very important to me.
In terms of the women's rights, what is an issue that you have with Trump, specifically Trump, not Republican Party?
He hasn't really done anything yet, but whenever Project 2025 was a thing, well, it still is a thing, and he swore up and down that it wasn't him, even though his name's mentioned a lot of times, and what he's doing now does align with Project 2025. I think that when
Well, not everything, because abortion, right? He's not going to do a federal ban on abortion.
He's been in office for not too long, so we're not too sure on that yet.
But he said it many times that he's not going to sign a federal ban on abortion. A federal ban on abortion is only popular with like 12% of Americans.
Once again, you're supposedly college-educated students saying absolute stupidity and showing you how educated they really are.
Of all the races, who has the best hair?
Black.
Why do you say black?
Because I love my hair. I'm normally an Afro girly.
Okay. Why do black women wear like wigs if they have the best hair?
What type of question is this?
No, it's just like, honestly, if they have the best hair, why do they wear wigs?
Probably because it's fun to do different styles. I have braids right now. They're blue because it's fun. Wear wigs because it's fun. It's fun to change up our hair, you know?
But I mean the women that wear like straight hair wigs all the time. That's where
it's easier. Our hair is beautiful.
Is it easier?
But it is a lot harder to manage in the society because if I walk out with my afro just as it is, niggas gonna be like, oh, you looking crazy. Oh, your hair nappy. Yeah, because I'm black, nigga. The fuck? Yes, it's nappy.
Right, so shouldn't we embrace that? Like, what about like doing locks just like his hair?
Yeah, that's cool too.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that's cool too.
So,
but my thing is, I don't like bashing black women either who wear straight hair. Because if that's your look, girl, that's your look.
Right, but I believe black women have the best hair, but I don't think they believe they have the best hair.
I mean, can you blame them? Look at the society that we live in.
Is it the society's fault or is it their fault?
Your hair is the best, so much so that you will wear other people's hair and then make some stupid excuses as to why your hair is the best. The hilarious thing about this whole situation is the man who was looking very strangely at the camera has his own hair and his hair is long. You don't see black men walking around when they have long hair like braids and things like that, wearing other people's hair. It only seems to be black women who seem to do this, and then they'll make stupid excuses and claim their hair is the best hair. The best hair, but they don't wear their own hair. Make it make sense.
I would say our country should be more fearful of white men across our country, because they are actually causing most of the deaths within this country. We should be profiling, monitoring, and creating policies to fight the radicalization of white men.
I got fired for being a woke professor.
No, you got fired for scamming your students out of $120,000. I'm gonna let her tell you what she said she was doing, and then I'm gonna show you the truth with receipts.
I designed a kick-ass course to teach my 600 students about basic self-awareness, empathy, and essential communication skills for life, but I mean, basically being a good human.
Now, let me tell you what she actually did. She designed a college course that required you pay to join her patriarchy rebellion community for the low price of $99 a year. Remember, she has 600 students. Now, since she was teaching at a business school, you might think that the patriarchy rebellion community is about succeeding in business. It's about communicating well in business. Nah, according to her, it's a safe place to coordinate our efforts to burn everything to the fucking ground. This is her saying this. Also, according to her, 100% of the membership fees are donated to Planned Parenthood. But here's something even funnier about that. Her web pages say different things that she was doing with the money. On her GoFundMe, it says she was using the funds to buy herself a Rebellion RV. Her website states that 100% of the membership fees are used for awareness, education, and activism for a bully-free future. And of course, we already saw the Facebook post where she says it's going to Planned Parenthood. And because she had been running this scam since 2022, she's raked in more than $120,000 in membership fees. All for a community that, as she said, is to coordinate our efforts to burn everything to the fucking ground. So no, you didn't get fired for being a woke professor. You got fired because you were scamming your students out of $120K.
He's a con artist and a thief, and I hope every day I wake up every day and pray that he died.
Oh, you don't mean that.
Absolutely.
That's an evil thought to say, though.
I say it.
Don't you want to win based on winning the argument instead of his death?
I want him to be gone out of our hair and our country. He is destroying the entire world. Do you know?
How did you feel when they mixed him with the bullet?
Wait a minute. Do you know? I was pissed. Oh my God, I was pissed. And some man lost his life over it.
Yeah.
Some man that nobody even talks about lost his life over it.
Well, we talk about he was brought on stage. His jacket was brought on stage at the RNC.
Oh, you know, and hey.
So we do talk about it as Republicans.
It wasn't a person that shot him. It was a gun that did the damage. Yeah. So, fuck Trump, and may he die tomorrow.
May karma be swift.
And I do wish it.
I hope I do not grow this old and become this stupid, because this stupidity is sad.
Do you consider yourself a feminist?
What's the first rule of Fight Club?
So is that a yes?
You answer the question.
Yes.
So you are a feminist?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Do you know who owns only? It's a white man.
Are you supporting the patriarchy by doing all this?
Historically, this work was made by men, so they wouldn't the good women of the town.
I just want to come in. There's been a few responses you've given to questions. There's moments to be humorous, moments to just answer the question immediately without like what is the first rule of Fight Club? You can just answer the question. We gave you pre-show instructions not to say certain words. If it's absolutely necessary within the context of the conversation to bring it up, use like SA.
So workers were forced by men of the town, of different towns, because they would have wives and good women of the town that weren't considered. So they developed sex work so they wouldn't those women.
Bro, are you brain dead? Are you aware of what you just did again?
You can explain it.
Before the show, we said, don't actually say that word just because it's with YouTube, whatever. You said it, and then I said, please use the word essay. Are you coherent right now?
Yes.
Why did you say the word again then?
I said the word again.
What?
You can try and fluff up your degeneracy as much as you want and call it sex work. We all know what it really is, and it's prostitution. You try and call it sex work because you're ashamed of what you do. That's all it really is to it.
If you put prayer at the beginning of this meeting, I don't think that's a welcoming sign to the people who are in this room tonight. How much prayer do you need? How much God do you need? We say under God, we say it. Why do we need to say more? This, to me, is very disturbing. If I tell you I'm offended, I'm offended. I just don't understand why you're comfortable excluding people. Not everyone who is in this room tonight is Christian. And guess what? If you do this, we're going to have legal challenges. And guess what? It goes all the way to the Supreme Court because it's in the Constitution. I don't know why you need prayer to take this job seriously. But don't say this is going to unify when I'm telling you it will not. Why do you need this?
Yeah, of course it's not welcoming, but we'll put rainbow flags everywhere, and if you don't say a person who claims they're a woman but they're actually a man is not what they claim they are, you're a bigot and you're intolerant. But if you want to do what you want to do, which doesn't actually affect anyone, you shouldn't be allowed to do that, and that's coming from the party of tolerance, love, and acceptance.
I'd like to thank my beautiful husband. My beautiful...
Okay, but why would it make you not want to talk to me anymore or follow me or have anything to do with me anymore for standing up for human rights? You should probably think about that. Because I've noticed a lot more people don't want to be involved with me anymore, and that's fine. Like, I don't want to be involved with you either. Like, I don't want to follow you. I don't want to be friends with you, whatever. If you're going to have specific beliefs that go against morality and that are just plain wrong, that's fine. I don't want to mess with you. I don't want to be friends with you either. But you should probably think to yourself, why don't you like me when I'm standing up for human rights? Think about that long and hard. Why you don't like me because of my specific encouraging, loving, everyone should have equality beliefs versus yours. Think about that.
Yeah, we definitely believe that you believe everyone should be loving and have equality. We definitely believe you. Also, I detect a nose ring on you, so I'm sure you definitely believe in the love and acceptance thing. But hey, I am definitely not judging her by the fact that she's wearing a nose piercing. Like, everyone who wears a nose piercing believes that you can do all sorts of mumbo jumbo in today's society. I'm not judging her on that. There's no way I would do that. I'm not a judgmental person.
I'm here to speak up for all non-human animals.
I'm just saying chickens seem like they only have one purpose, and that's to be eaten. Like, what do chickens do?
Well, that's no different to saying that black people only have a purpose to be slaves, right?
Yeah, I'm going to eat more chicken.
In the last few days, it has been brought to my attention that there's literally men out there who believe that it's easier to be a plus-sized woman than it is to be a plus-sized man. Are you serious?
It's not kids. They're God's apology to fat girls.
Get away! Palestina! Hey! Hold up! Yo!
No, get out the way, get out the way, get out the way, get out the way. Fall back, fall back, fall back.
Oh. Bitch. Oh, shit, dude. No! What the fuck you did, man? It wasn't nobody. Get in. You're right.
It's gone over a foot.
Are you okay?
It's gone over a foot.
Take his registration, NJ09 UNH. NJ09.